Do you have Hashimoto's and feel like your balance isn't what it should be? Maybe you take a yoga class and you realize everybody else can balance and do these standing postures or balancing postures, and you're kind of wobbling all over the place. You're not alone. When our thyroid isn't functioning properly and our thyroid hormones, such as T3, the active form of thyroid hormone, is low or suppressed, that affects every cell in the body, including the inner ear. So when you have something like Hashimoto's, you have that decreased inflammation that's driving those inflammatory markers. That's messing with your proprioception. Your proprioception is kind of where you see yourself in space, which is really important. If you hold your hand here like this and you don't realize it's there because you can't, your inner ear working system and some other things aren't functioning properly, that's really bad. That would obviously make you not be able to balance the way that you would want to. So it's very common if your thyroid isn't functioning properly and you have hypothyroid and, like I said, not enough T3, T4, you're going to have balance issues. There are even some studies that suggest that thyroid hormone plays a role in the cerebellum, and that is part of your brain which is responsible for balance. Um, it's important to get your thyroid checked. If you don't know what your thyroid numbers are and there are things like balancing and stuff like that that are off, maybe you don't even think you have a thyroid issue, but you've never had your proper thyroid numbers checked. Not just TSH, guys. It's got to be TSH, minimum, free T3, free T4. And while you're at it, check your thyroid antibodies because you just never know. And once you get all that balanced, it's great to start working on some stability exercises. One I love to give patients is most people have the toothbrush that is automatic, like a Sonicare or something, or some type like that, and it changes every 30 seconds. So you move to a different quadrant of your mouth. What I would have you do is I would have you stand on one foot for 30 seconds. When that toothbrush changes and you go to a different part of your mouth, you balance on the other foot and go back and forth. So then you balanced essentially 1 minute on one leg and 1 minute on another. And you'll be amazed after a couple of weeks how much more balance you have, in addition to getting your thyroid checked.